Luanda, Burundi, that the United Nations Information Center should be set up with all possible speed in Luanda and Burundi. 5. Request the Secretary General to take the necessary action to establish, without any further delay, in Tanganyika, Luanda, Burundi, and New Guinea, United Nations Information Center in which responsible position would be occupied by indigenous inhabitants of the trust territories concerned. 6. Invites the administering authority to extend their cooperation and assistance to the Secretary General implementing present resolutions. 7. Request the Secretary General to ensure immediate and mass publication and widest possible circulation and dissemination in all of the trust territory through all the media of mass communication of the Declaration on Granting of Independence to the colonial countries and people. 8. Request that the information referred to in the present resolution should be terminated in the principal local language as well as the language of the administering authority. Further request the Secretary General to prepare for Trusteeship Council at its 27th session for the General Assembly at the 16th session a report on the implementation of the present resolution. That was the 994 plenary meeting of the 21st April 1961. United Nations Resolution 1608 XV. 1608 XV. The future of the trust territory of Cameroon under the United Kingdom administration. The General Assembly, recalling its Resolution 1315, the 8th of 13 March 1959, concerning the future of the trust territory of Cameroon under the United Kingdom administration, in which the General Assembly recommended inter alia that the administering authority take a step in consulting with the United Nations Plebiscite Commissioner for the Cameroon under United Kingdom administration to organize under the supervision of the United Nations separate plebiscite in northern and in southern part of Cameroon under the United Kingdom administration, in order to ascertain the wishes of the inhabitants of the territory concerning their future, and that the plebiscite, or they call the plebiscite, in the northern Cameroon be held about the middle of November 1959. On the basis of two questions set forth in paragraph 2 of the said resolutions, recalling its resolution 1352 X14 of 16 October 1959, whereby it decided inter alia that a plebiscite in the southern Cameroon would be held between 30th September 1960 and March 1961 on the basis of the two questions set forth in paragraph 2 of the said resolution. Recalling further its resolution 1473 X14 or X14 or 14 of the 12th December 1959, in which the General Assembly, having considered the result of the plebiscite in the northern part of Cameroons under the United Kingdom administration, recommended the organization by the administration authority in consultation with the United Nations Plebiscite Commissioner of the further plebiscite to be held in the northern Cameroon under the United Nations supervision on the base between 30th September 1960 and March 1961, on the basis of the two questions defined in paragraph 3 of the said resolution. Having examined the report of the United Nations Plebiscite Commissioner concerning the two plebiscites held in North and in South Cameroon, February 1961, and the report of the Trustee Council thereon, having heard the petitioners, one, expresses its high appreciation of the work of the United Nations Plebiscite Commissioner for Cameroon under the United Kingdom administration and its staff. Two, endorses the result of the plebiscite that A, the people of Northern Cameroon have by substantial majority decided to achieve independence by joining, have decided to achieve independence first by joining the Independent Federation of Nigeria. So it means, therefore, there are two nations of Nigeria. The northern part of that joined Nigeria under the federation status and Nigeria as a whole. So Nigeria is made up of two countries. The northern part of Cameroon that joined to that plebiscite and the Nigeria. Paragraph B. The people of Southern Cameroon have similarly decided to achieve independence first. They achieve independence first, then by joining an independent Republic of Cameroon. So those are two separate entities. They achieve independence, whereas La Republique also achieved independence. So both came together of equal status. Therefore, neither Southern Cameroon nor La Republique du Cameroun can define the status of each other. Both has to stand together and deciding what is amicable that they are willing to consider. So La Republique has zero authority over Southern Cameroon, neither do Southern Cameroon has authority over La Republique. But both of them must come together of equal entity, of equal status to decide whatever relationship exists between the two people. So let me consider again, let me proceed. So the people of Southern Cameroon have similarly decided to achieve independence by joining the Independent Republic of Cameroon. Considers that the people of the two parts of the trust territory having freely, secretly expressed their wishes with regard to the respective future in accordance with the General Assembly Resolution 1352 X14 and 1473 X14. But in this analysis, before I proceed to the reading, first, the people of Southern Cameroon were deprived the option 3, which is missing here. Whether do they opt for a complete outright independence, which was deprived, and this has to do with the British administrative authority, Sir Andrew Cohen. That is the person of interest in regard to this question of the Southern Cameroon. So now let's proceed to the United Nations resolution. The decisions, the decisions made by them through a democratic process under the supervision of the United Nations should be immediately implemented. 4. Deciding that the plebiscite have been taken separately with different results, and the trustee agreement of 13 December 1946 concerning Cameroons under the United Kingdom administration shall be terminated. In accordance with Article 76B of the Charter of the United Nations and in agreement with the administrative authority in the following manner. A. With respect to the Northern Cameroon, on June 1961, upon its joining the Federation of Nigeria, that in June 1961, the northern part of Cameroon joined the Federation of Nigeria, and as a separate province of northern region of Nigeria, as a separate province. And B, with respect to the southern Cameroons, on October 1st, upon joining the Republic of Cameroon. And that is why you see the October 1st being celebrated through southern Cameroon is demonstrated with this article. La Republique do not celebrate its independence, which occurred in January 1st, 1960, because of the manipulating and with complicity of France, inability to be self-trusted, worthless. And that is why you see this present crisis is ongoing. Now, repeat back, section B, with respect to the southern Cameroon, on October 1, on the 1st of October 1961, upon its joining the Republic of Cameroon. B, that is the most important paragraph, paragraph 5. Listen carefully to paragraph 5. Paragraph 5 invites the administrative authority, the government. Paragraph 5. Paragraph 5. Listen very attentively and carefully what it says. Invites the administrative authority, which means there was a system in place in southern Cameroon in which they call the administrative authority. In other words, there was another in La Republique called administrative authority. So, the government of the southern Cameroon and the Republic of Cameroon initiate an urgent discussion with the view to finalizing. Does that make sense? With a view to finalizing. There was never an agreement or finalizing. It has been from one manipulating to the next manipulation, to the next manipulation, till at this present, we find ourselves become a province in a foreign country, La Republique du Cameroun. Of course, we see foreign embassy in La Republique du Cameroun virtually silent. To speak up is inadmissible for them to stand up and speak the truth. Because France, their allied members, benefit from southern Cameroon, oil deal, oil mineral resources in southern Cameroon is a more prerogative for all the embassies throughout in La Republique du Cameroon, and the various international community remain muted from their own written document, which I am here reading. It said, on urgent discussion with a view to finalize by October 1961, the arrangement by which they agree and declare publicly of the party concerned will be implemented. So there have not been any party implementation. First, it was John Gu Foncha that initiate this, and they have not. First, they attempted by Ahidjo to assassinate Jua, who was the next successor to Jongu Foncha. But Ahidjo attempted to assassinate Jua, and then finally he succeeded and replaced Jua with Estimuna. And there has been constant manipulation. Muna was never elected by the people of Southern Cameroon. Muna was appointed by Ahidjo to replace Jua, the elected prime minister of Southern Cameroon. So Muna, St. Muna, listen carefully and pay close attention. Muna were never elected by the people of Southern Cameroon. Muna was appointed by Ahidjo to facilitate his continual erase and eradicate the state of Southern Cameroon till at this present moment, in which the people of Southern Cameroon be referred to a province in a foreign country, La Republique du Cameroon. Now, let me read that paragraph 5. It's very crucial for this paragraph 5 to assimilate what it says. It says, invites the administrative authority, the government of Southern Cameroon, and the Republic of Cameroon to initiate an urgent discussion with the view to finalize before October 1961 the arrangement by which they agree and declare policies of the party concerned will be implemented. When has that been done? And this brought to the end of this very important, crucial document. And this is the document that ends the relationship. And La Republique does not have any other document pertain or claim over Southern Cameroon in question. Because Southern Cameroon has a constitution, La Republique doesn't, by this virtual time. And this brought me to the end of this broadcast. Thank you.